All right, wow, what's up, people? This is gonna be unusual for me to make two videos in the same day like this. Check out my Rumble exclusive. This is not gonna be 18, which is on the next page. This is gonna concern 3 and 13. That's what this video is gonna be about. Now, what I want to focus in on is I want to focus in on the rhyme structure. So you can see that this has 7 verses. A, B, A, B, C, C, B. A, B, A, B, C, C, B, right? 7. Now when we go to 13, we see that there's actually 8 verses. But if you take this particular verse out, we leave it there, but just read past it. You have A, B, A, B, C, C, B. And now if we take this out, will it change the meaning? No, actually, I think it will make the meaning much more clear. Look, okay. So without getting into we'll go to the CCB, right? In writing, I shall cut the thread that bindeth both the quick and dead to guide the hand of Nemesis. See, that sounds natural, doesn't it? But yet between that verse there, that bindeth both the quick and the dead, you stick this verse in here, and yet my words may tie the cord. I think those words do tie the cord. I think once you take that out and actually tie the cord to number 3, you get a very, very interesting parallel here. So what we want to do is we want to take that blue verse out of our reading of 13, and we're going to use that to tie the cord to number 3. Okay, so we're going to go down through this, and yeah, this might be a long video, but gotta do it. So we'll go, my lover, pray draw close to listen, and rest a while, but for an hour, by the well whose waters glisten, near the vine of Kidder's bower. Okay, so that's ABAB, right? Now we go CCB. Come share with me the love of night, and like the moth to the candle light, pray sip the dew from Lilith's flower. Right? So what I would say is that this is a very, how should I put this? Romantic, optimistic, the good guys win type of situation. Now let's go to 13. Now remember, we're going to read past the blue verse. The prophet's pen, the murdering knife, both leave a single cicatrice. Upon the parchment of our life, the signature of Lachesis. In writing I shall cut the thread that bindeth both the quick and dead to guide the hand of Nemesis. Okay, so that seems a little bit more, how should we say, almost, if you were to really think about it, you would think that these two stand into contraposition, right? So we start. I'm going to start calling these ayat, but not verses. I'm kidding. Don't cut my head off, dudes. My lover, pray draw close to listen. And then we start here. The prophet's pen, the murdering knife. Right? And rest a while, but for an hour. And we go here. Both leave a single cicatrice. It's kind of like a mark. Right? You see what I'm saying? By the well whose waters glisten. And then here, upon the parchment of our life. Now, Lachesis is one of the fates. I think is she the weaver or the cutter? I forget. Yeah, I need to bone up on my Greek mythology. Been a while. Yeah, but she's one of the three fates. I forget which one it is. No, apropos is the one that cuts it, right? Lachesis weaves it? Is she the weaver? I forget. In writing, I shall cut the... well, maybe she is the one that cuts the thread then. Maybe I'm fucking wrong. That bindeth both the quick and the dead to guide the hand of Nemesis. So see, this is a very confrontational, you know, and then this is very kind of like fairy tale. Kind of like Cinderella or Snow White, or well, not Snow White. Snow White's dark. Matter of fact, all the fairy tales were dark in the beginning. They were all kind of goofy. So yeah, so I think we can draw a parallel between 3 and 13. Definitely. If we take this non-rhyming verse out, that is a hint to tie the chord. So we're going to tie the chord. And we're going to see that we're almost like looking through a mirror. Like we could almost draw a mirror. That's why it's the same rhyming pattern, but with completely opposite messages. So yeah. Man, like I said, man, Icarus, he flew too close to the sun, my brother. But thank you. Yeah, the point stands out more on this, you know, working edition. And I get, you know, there's one there too. Yeah. Just you don't have to pay money. Just go on the internet, man. There's PDFs out there. I know it's not the same. I agree it's not the same. But I mean, if you don't have a dime or two to drop, don't worry about it. It's out there for free. You know what I'm saying? Theoretically, my book is too. Theoretically, almost any book you want is out there for free if you just want to know how to get it. It's not that hard. It won't take you that long. I'm a believer in free information, you know? I'm not trying to... in order to, you know, finance the publication of my book, I had to admit to, like, okay, it's got to be charged at least this much in order for them to be able to even put it out there. So I said, well, okay, you know, put 50 cents on it or some shit, you know what I'm saying, on top of that. So, yeah, I'm a believer in free information. Copyrights, like, I'm not a big believer in copyrights. But then again, I guess I'm a naive socialist weirdo or some shit like that. But no, not really. Who knows?